Should we sign Willian? That's a very, very, very good question. What I want to talk about today is, should we sign Willian? Now, this is the topic that everybody is really split on. Some people think he's a great player. 3-year deal on a free. What's the problem? Now, on the other hand, the problem people are talking about is, one, his age. He'll be 32 later this week. He wants a 3-year contract. So that means, potentially he's going to have like a bumper contract, and then he's going to block, perhaps, maybe, depends where he plays. He might block Martinelli, Reece Nelson, Saka. Where is he actually going to play? I think that's another issue I have with the transfer. Because if you look at the position where he plays, we have Pepe, Martinelli, Saka, Reece Nelson, obviously Aubameyang. So that's 5 players already. Do we really need him at that age? Can we not rely on somebody like a Reece Nelson, even though he hasn't shown a lot this season? It's tough. Now, a theory I have is that perhaps Arteta is actually thinking of playing Willian. Maybe, this is just a theory, but maybe playing Willian in the central position for Arsenal, because we're not too blessed with much creativity at the moment. So it could be that he could play maybe as a 10, or maybe he could just be a versatile attacker. So Arteta's thinking we need more options in terms of that. Now, the reality is Arsenal don't have money. And that's the main thing here. Regardless of whether we think he's too old or not, I'd be surprised if our transfer budget was over 50 million. So if you consider that we want players like Partey, that's 50 million in itself. If we want to sign a centre back, that might be at least 30 million. Maybe Willian isn't that bad on a free. Maybe you have Ceballos on loan. Maybe Coutinho on loan as well. Maybe that's the angle that the board have to go down. They have to do things to get us back into the Champions League. So Willian could maybe be a short-term option in order to help us get back into the Champions League within the next 2 years. So if you think about it like that, it makes sense. Just to help us get back into the Champions League, you do these kind of more short-term signings like maybe Coutinho on loan, Ceballos on loan, and Willian. But again, I'm just literally, this is like a stream of consciousness, let's say. There's another school of thought, which is people are worried about Keir Rapton's influence at Arsenal, and we do seem to be signing players that are linked a lot to agents, which, we should use that nepotism, I guess, to our advantage. If you had good contacts, definitely make use of them. But let's be honest, we need to also make sure we have a good scouting network, because we need to not, miss out on talents. Look at Alphonso Davies, look at someone like Pulisic. Those aren't really the kind of signings you get from just knowing an agent or knowing people. That's like good scouting work. So in terms of Willian, I think it can make sense. Personally, it doesn't excite me, because Willian is a strange player. A lot of people rate him highly, but this is a player who's never even scored more than 10 goals in a season, in a Premier League season. And the highest he's ever scored is 9. So whilst he is a quality signing, we all can see his ability to carry the ball. He's very, very good at dribbling. He's a decent finisher, great at taking set pieces. I don't know. For me, I'm a bit 50-50 on it. I think if I knew more about the finances of the club, maybe it would make more sense. Because if we don't have money, then I think it's a no-brainer to sign him. Because let's be honest, if we're looking at somebody with his ability in the market, how much would he cost? You're looking at least 30 million, and we don't have that. Clearly, we don't have that money to spend on a winger. So it could make sense. Martinelli's injured. We do need a bit more creativity up top, and Willian is certainly creative. So I'm gonna go. I think we should sign Willian. You know, it's definitely a short-term option. Hopefully we don't pay him crazy wages and have a situation. Even though I don't think he's the type of player like Ozil, but you know, we don't want to have a situation where we're just paying a player and they just seeing their career out on the bench or, you know, with the kids. So I think we should try. I think we should go for it. We need more quality, and then that gives us more money to spend in defense, where we desperately need, and midfield as well, where we desperately need more reinforcements. If you like this video, just click the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, more videos to come. I love talking about Arsenal. I'll be talking more about Arsenal. So see you in the next one.